this may be the best shooting team that she's had at Georgia Tech.
Yeah, she hadn't had scoring power like this. And, you know, they have a roster where they don't go deep. They got shooters all day, huh?
As we take a look at the Georgia Tech 5, and you notice that Kylee Watson is back in the lineup. A steal by Hidalgo as she shoots the gap on Morgan, lays it in. Notre Dame, the ACC leaders in points and field goal percentage, and they're averaging a higher percentage from the field on the road this year than at home, and 2 more for Watson to make it 6-3 Irish. What Kylee Watson does, terrific offensive rebounder for her size.
She is, and they were missing that against FSU on Sunday.
Offensive rebound Dunn. Horseshoes off, the rebound Noeto for the Yellow Jackets. Georgia Tech is at its best when it's pushing the pace, and Blackshear rim to rim gets the lay. Nothing better, as you know, Haley, than going rim to rim and getting rewarded for it, right?
Oh, it's the best. If you don't get rewarded, you're not going to run as hard the next few possessions.
That's a blocking foul, scored and won.
Yeah, and you see right here on this nice pass, good roll, and Watson just goes strong. Augusta Knights.
That was the first time where they really played a cohesive 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think Notre Dame is definitely going to be one of those teams that continues to figure out and put the pieces together as the season goes on, which is really what you want.
An aggressive start early for Kylee Watson, ties us at 9. Citron working on Termis. The step in and the lay-in. Foul, by the way, was on Augusta Naita. Rusna Augusta Naita with a quick second foul. Steal by Hidalgo. Pick Noeto's pocket. Did you finish on the other end? Yes. The Irish up 14 early. To 2 breakaway layups for Hannah Hidalgo. Dunn attacking the other way. Got smothered by Watson and saved by Notre Dame.
You have to protect that basketball if you're around Hannah Hidalgo. Her hands are so quick. She will pick your pocket.
Quick hands, great vision there on the slip to Watson.
Yeah.
Noeto tight rope and tries to thread the needle, deflected. 3-on-1. Oh, a great dime over the shoulder to Hidalgo, and she lays it in. That pass was from Anna DeWolf. Blackshear got the box out. Tech trying to snap a 3-minute scoring drought. Won't come from that 3 by Dunn. DeWolf with a hezzy. Bounces away. Citron, terrific from 3, bangs it down.
She's a really long wing, so she creates a lot of different mismatches, but Notre Dame is just pushing the pace right now, and Georgia Tech is not keeping up.
Even though they didn't score on that possession, that was a solid possession for Georgia Tech in the zone. That was a good shot.
Now Westbell's turn to let it fly.
We saw a lot of that at shoot-around earlier today.
The Irish have scored. Maddie Westbell drilling this one. In the last 4 minutes, Haley, what can Georgia Tech do to be more fluid on the offensive end?
I think Georgia Tech needs to work on not getting rushed. I think that they're letting their offense really be dictated by the Notre Dame defense right now, and they're relying a lot on their outside shot.
Tony Morgan subs back in. Johnson across. Morgan, no good. Good passing, but with the shot clock winding down, Morgan wasn't able to convert. Inside of a minute, first quarter. The drive and dish. And the 3, good again. Citron again.
We got to locate her.
Citron with the cross, got swatted. Johnson was all over it, but it was all Irish in the opening 10 minutes as Notre Dame closes the first quarter. And first Indiana Fever team back in 2001, so just very steady, good leader, very professional. As DeWolf gets the bounce off the front iron and down. You noticed in that first quarter, Haley, that Georgia Tech was running into the trap against the 2-3 zone of driving baseline, and that's never a good idea against a 2-3. The Yellow Jackets have missed 10 straight from deep and still trying to climb out of what is now a 23-0 run. The stop and go Hidalgo, too smooth.
Yeah, they have to make something happen.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech's got to find their way into an easy basket. Every shot they've taken has been contested.
And there finally the drought ends with Tony Morgan. Morgan got DeWolf to lead her feed. Noeto relocating to the corner. Good for 3.
And that's what Tony Morgan has to do.
That's textbook transition, as you know, Haley. Get out and run. Shooters go to the corners. You're going to get the space, and Noeto drops it in. Zade had 13 points. Blackshear pestered by Hidalgo. Gets the step. Doesn't get the roll. Dunn skies up for the rebound. She's blocked on the stick back. Coaches are wary of the letdown after a big emotional win like the one Notre Dame enjoyed in stores on Saturday, but her team showing that veteran poise, putting those concerns to rest very early.
And now that she's seen that her team can bring that, that's now her new expectation for the rest of the season.
Swat on Nueto. That block came from Natalia Marshall.
Both of these teams are leaving a lot of points on the board, just missing bunnies at the rim, which I know is going to be on film for both of them to see tomorrow.
Irish have missed 9 of their last 10. At 3, down for Morgan. Oh, the look away pass, Watson off the feed from Hidalgo.
Olivia Miles and how she can distribute the basketball, but Hannah Hidalgo, she can do it too.
Another steal in the passing lane, racing down floor on Morgan, and one. She leads the nation in steals.
Just the rhythm of the dribbles, it's really amazing to see. Her eyes are always on the ball following it, and her speed taking off in the open court, you're not catching her.
No, she's fast.
Yeah.
And against Tony.
Also the first Notre Dame player with a 30-point, 10-rebound, 5-assist game since 2000. Gets another swipe. The bounce to DeWolf. She got a block, though, by Morgan. Shot clock at 5. The skip, Nueto got the step in. Short, trying to chase after it. Hidalgo the board. 3 seconds. Turns on the Jets. Hidalgo trying to split 2. Flips it up and scores to beat the Horn. 8 minutes for Notre Dame. There were 3 Georgia Tech players trying to ward her off. Still didn't matter.
I mean, honestly, I think you can compare it to a Fighting Irish all-time great of Skylar Diggins. I mean, she's got the defense. Her offense is off the charts already, scoring from all 3 levels.
And another thing you hadn't seen, Georgia Tech hasn't gotten to the free throw line. It's no attacking to get to the paint because the three's not falling. You got to figure something out.
Now Watson continuing to attack.
Yeah, they got to do more than just passing in this zone, and Notre Dame's just staying with it because it's working.
DeWolf over the shoulder, off the feed from Hidalgo, and that is textbook.
To get that offensive board and work, but you just see this nice lob pass, baseball pass by Hidalgo straight to DeWolf with 3 Tech defenders.
When you're climbing up the opponent's scouting report and they're starting to key in on you.
Oh, for sure. I mean, as she's going to continue to get better and better, opponents have to take watch of that. It can't always be your go-to move because that's how they're going to scout you. So I think as she continues to develop, she's going to have to think about how she's being scouted and how to make those adjustments.
Meanwhile, Hidalgo threads the needle. She had a plus 25, plus minus, which led all Irish players.
Yeah, Bransford, she is a talent, and she's a good defender and can score the basketball, too.
We're begging for some easy ones there late against Florida State. That's where Kayla Blackshear could have come in handy. Hidalgo off the bounce, off the glass. Here's Dunn for 3, good. Kara Dunn have been looking for that all night long. Notre Dame humming along at 48% from the field. They're one of the best shooting teams in America. Away from South Bend, 49% from the field. Kylee Watson, the junior from Linwood, New Jersey. She has been a presence tonight. Once again, Johnson hounded by Hidalgo. Pokes it from behind. Another steal in the open floor. Hidalgo with 2 more.
Man, she has that down pat.
Hidalgo got the blow by and another and one for Hannah Hidalgo. She is just putting a masterclass together.
An on-ball screen, they just can't find an answer. She's hit him with a stop and go maybe 2 or 3 times, and it's worked every single time to get her to the rim. It's one of the best things that they do, but when it's not falling, you've got to find another answer, and I don't think they found that tonight.
Hidalgo with a hezzy. The step back on Nueto.
Nueto is solid defense. She's staying in front of her, but she just hit her with a nice cross step back, and it was nothing but net.
And Nueto, like you said, is a really gutsy defender. Great at taking charges. How about that flip by Aviance Carter? Snaps the 8-0 Notre Dame run. Hidalgo trying to play pick and roll. Lobs down Westbeld, clearing space on Nueto. Got the mismatch and got the finish. Morgan gets free. Oh, tough angle.
You know, she's a strong finisher. When she's capable of finishing at the rim, she can attack.
Hidalgo from deep.
And then she gives Nueto a look like, yeah.
Georgia Tech head coach Nell Fortner, who, of course, succeeded her as Team USA head coach. Deep catch by Watson. Shovels to Citron. Fit on the lane. Blackshear heavy from the mid-range. Races down, gets her own miss. Carter lets it fly. That misses everything. Hidalgo, open floor, 2 more, and give Hannah Hidalgo 31.
And so we come out sweating. We are on the move. You need a shower after that thing.
You said what? You got 2 layups with the right hand, 2 layups with the left hand, and then it was full go. After the finish by Watson. Blackshear sets up Dunn, passes on the 3. Noeto instead. No good. Scrap for the tap. And controlled by Blackshear. Able to save it to Dunn. Finds Noeto filling the lane. So bank it home for 2 in the foul.
You see right here, Noeto drives to the lane and gets the and one.
Definitely back here in the roots. When I got drafted, my mom said we're going home. So it's nice to have some loving out here in Georgia.
Said your mom is from little Riceboro, Georgia.
She is. Shout out Riceboro. I know she's listening right now, and she is smiling at home.
Not just Haley Jones, but also your cousin, Alicia Milton Jones, longtime WNBA player and now head coach of Old Dominion, who won a gold medal in the 2000 Olympics with a head coach named Nell Fordner. Here's a 3 by Dunn. That's good. Where it's never easy no matter what the opponent you're facing.
Well, yeah, I know maybe that zone won't be the same with Wake. Nice backdoor, but they're definitely going to work on the zone. But when you talk about Coach Ivey, you know, the ACC Coach of the Year last season and what, you know, they were able to do in winning the ACC regular season.
8 assists, and the steals continue to pile up.
Well, I just think it's just incredible what Coach Ivey's been able to do, especially with the injuries.
Yeah, hey, you feel better than good. You feel great. I mean, this is a great road win for them to get, especially after having such a big outing at UConn. So they're just going to keep carrying this momentum in the second half of ACC play. They're looking good.
Even since she made the transfer from Buffalo to Syracuse, is she still clicking on all cylinders?
She almost became a better scorer.
She has. I think she has.
Lob in low, and Obina finishes. Also, Sarah Cernugal has come in, put on scholarship this year. In for Hidalgo as Termes got blocked from behind on the stick back. And I bring up Sarah Cernugal as we come up on 1 minute in this ball game. Done with the extra pass, Augusta Knight. That is a good one more. And Augusta Knight.
But I think, yeah, Fallon, you're completely right. With the expansion of the league coming this year and more in years to come, it's really showing how much the game is growing. You need more roster spots because of all of this young talent.
Piano was on the back of the Yellow Jackets tonight as Niele Ivey's club comes into Atlanta and will walk away with an 85-48 win.